The Galactic Perimeter Detection Array had never registered an unauthorized breach in its 3,000-year operational history. Yet there it was on Admiral Zexathara's holographic display. A crude metal vessel drifting silently through the void's edge, the most forbidden region of known space. "Impossible," whispered Commander Veltar, his crystalline fingers dancing over the sensor controls. The quantum storms alone should have shredded any ship attempting passage. The gravitational anomalies, "I can see what's there, Commander," Zexathara interrupted, her compound eyes reflecting the eerie glow of the human vessel. As a Krillian, she had spent centuries studying military tactics, but nothing in her extensive training had prepared her for this impossibility. The ship was primitive by galactic standards. No energy shields, no quantum displacement drives, no neural navigation systems. It appeared to be constructed entirely of basic alloys and chemical propulsion. Yet somehow, this technological relic had not only survived the journey through the void's edge, but seemed completely unaffected by the reality warping phenomena that had claimed entire fleets of far more advanced vessels. "Sir," reported Tactical Officer Yin from his station, "we're receiving a transmission." "From the human ship?" "Negative. From High Command. They want to know why we haven't destroyed the intruder." Zexathara's mandibles clicked in frustration. The Galactic Council's standing orders regarding the void's edge were absolute. Any vessel found within the Forbidden Zone was to be eliminated immediately. No questions asked. The region held secrets too dangerous for any species to possess, remnants of the precursors whose technology had nearly destroyed the galaxy eons ago. "Admiral," Veltar said urgently, "the human ship is changing course. It's heading directly toward the Nexus." A chill ran through Zexathara's exoskeleton. The Nexus was the most heavily guarded secret in galactic space. A precursor facility that had been sealed and quarantined after the last expedition resulted in the complete madness of an entire research team. Not even the Council's most advanced ships could safely approach within 50,000 kilometers. "All weapons target the human vessel," she ordered. "Sir, targeting systems are malfunctioning," reported Yin, confusion evident in his voice. "Our computers keep returning error messages. It's as if they can't properly lock onto the ship." On the display, the primitive human vessel continued its inexorable approach toward the Nexus. As it drew closer, something extraordinary happened. The chaotic energy storms that perpetually raged around the precursor facility began to calm. The reality distortions that had puzzled scientists for millennia started to stabilize. "How is this possible?" Veltar breathed. Through the ship's communication array, they finally received a transmission from the humans. The voice was calm, almost casual, with an accent that linguistic computers struggled to process. "Galactic Command, this is Captain Sarah Chen of the UES Determination. We're responding to your distress beacon." Zexathara's compound eyes widened. "Distress beacon? We sent no." "The signal originated from coordinates matching the Nexus location," the human captain continued. "Our navigation systems picked it up about 6 months ago. Took us a while to figure out how to get here, though. Had to modify our FTL drive with some theories our physicists have been working on." "Captain Chen," Zexathara transmitted back, "you are in violation of Galactic Treaty 847. This region is forbidden to all spacefaring species. You must withdraw immediately." A pause. Then almost conversationally, "With respect, Admiral, your computers just told me your rank. We don't recognize your authority in this sector. Earth isn't part of your Galactic Council, remember? You folks made that pretty clear when you rejected our membership application 3 times. Veltar looked up from his console, his expression troubled. "Sir, the energy readings from the Nexus are changing. The facility appears to be activating systems that have been dormant for millennia." On screen, the human ship had come to a complete stop mere kilometers from the precursor installation. Impossible as it seemed, the vessel showed no signs of structural damage or crew incapacitation. The reality storms that should have torn both ship and crew apart on a quantum level had simply ceased. "Captain Chen," Zexathara tried again, "you don't understand the danger you're in. That facility contains technology that has driven entire species mad. The precursors—" "Oh, you mean the folks who built this place?" Chen's voice carried a note of amusement. "Yeah, we've been in contact with them for about 3 years now. Turns out they're not extinct, just relocated to what you'd call another dimensional layer. Nice people, actually, once you get past the whole incomprehensible cosmic entities thing. The bridge fell silent. In the history of the Galactic Council, no species had ever claimed contact with the precursors and retained their sanity. The beacon you detected, Captain Chen continued, was meant for us specifically. The precursors have been waiting for humanity to develop certain, let's call them philosophical frameworks, that would allow safe interaction with their technology. Apparently, most galactic species develop along predictable evolutionary paths that make them fundamentally incompatible with precursor systems. And humans are different? Zexthara asked, though she suspected she already knew the answer. We're stubborn, Chen replied simply, and we have this weird habit of refusing to accept that something is impossible just because everyone else says it is. The precursors find that refreshing. As they watched, the massive precursor facility began to unfold like a mechanical flower, revealing structures of impossible geometry that hurt to perceive directly. Yet the human ship remained steady, its crew presumably unaffected by sights that had shattered the minds of the galaxy's most advanced philosophers and scientists. Admiral, came an urgent transmission from High Command. Destroy that ship immediately. Whatever the humans are doing, it cannot be allowed to continue. Zexthara looked at her weapons officer, then at the display showing the impossible scene before them. The humans had achieved in months what the Council had failed to accomplish in millennia. They had not only survived contact with precursor technology, but were apparently thriving in its presence. She made a decision that would change the course of galactic history. Weapons remain offline, she announced to her bridge crew. All vessels maintain position and observe. Sir? Beltar questioned. Zexthara watched as the human ship began to dock with the precursor facility, both structures somehow existing in harmony, despite representing technologies separated by millions of years of development. Commander, she said quietly, I believe we are witnessing the emergence of something unprecedented in galactic history, and I suspect, she added, watching the impossible scene unfold, that the balance of power in this galaxy is about to shift dramatically. The humans had arrived, and nothing would ever be the same.